This video is sponsored by Dubby. What's up everybody and welcome to the studio. We're about a week away from Halloween. In this video, I want to do a painting of a ghost. And while I do that, I'm going to talk about layering while painting. I'm going to paint this ghost on an 8x10, 1¼ inch canvas, part of the Master's Touch Grandeur collection. But before I can do anything, I need to sketch out what I'm going to be painting. For this project, I wanted to do a happy little ghost in a graveyard. So to do that, I just need the outline of a ghost, a couple of gravestones, and instead of having RIP on each one, I thought it would be fun to do something different. I love Procreate. It's an absolutely amazing tool for drawing, sketching, or planning any of my art pieces. But the downside is it doesn't film very well because of how bright my iPad is. Once I'm done with Procreate, I can take my canvas outside and start spray painting the background. And what I'm gonna do is a circular gradient from the center of the canvas. I'm done with the first layer, which is spray paint, and now I'm ready to transfer my sketch onto the canvas. But before I do that, I'm gonna put a layer of matte medium, which is gonna act like a middleman between the spray paint and the transfer paper. If I don't do that, then the transfer paper is gonna stick to the spray paint, and it's going to create a lot of black marks that I can't get rid of. So the matte medium is going to act like a protective layer between the spray paint and transfer paper. The matte medium layer is super quick and easy to put on, then I can dry it with a hairdryer and move on to transferring my sketch. Transfer my sketch is really simple. I'm literally just tracing my own lines. Once I'm done transferring my sketch, I can take the graphite paper off the canvas, clean up any unwanted marks or lines. Then I can put another layer of matte medium that'll protect my sketch while I'm painting, and I won't smudge any of my lines. I'm done transferring the sketch onto the canvas, but now I've got to figure out what paints I'm going to use. I've collected so many paints and supplies. Every time I start a painting, I have to decide if I'm going to use Blick, Master's Touch, Golden Brand, or maybe a paint that I've never used before. After looking over all of my paints and a lot of careful consideration, I'm going to be using Golden Brand acrylics. After making my decision, the only thing left to do is to start painting. I usually start at the furthest point of my background and I start with the darkest color. Then I go over that with a lighter, thinner color to blend them together and create shading. In this painting, I want to make it look like the ghost is glowing, so I'm going to do 4 layers of gray on these tombstones and blend them all together to create that glowing effect. After painting the letters, I want to go ahead and outline the tombstones because the ghost is translucent, so I want the outlines present before I start painting the ghost. The ghost itself is going to consist of 5 layers. A translucent layer inside the outline, a glowing layer outside the outline, black for the eyes and mouth, highlights for the eyes, and finally, the outline of the ghost. And of course, the last layer to add to any painting is the signature. This painting is finished and it's available on my website, pdshawn.com. Prints are going to be available very soon and shipping is free anywhere in the US. Also, a huge shout out to all of my patrons. You guys are amazing. Thank you so much for all of your contributions. If you want to contribute to the studio and get some really cool stuff while you do, go to patreon.com/pdshawn. I also want to give a huge thank you to W Energy for sponsoring this video. They have a delicious energy drink supplement that you mix with water, doesn't give you any jitters or make you crash. So if you're looking for jitterless energy, go to the link in my description and use affiliate code PDShawn at checkout. So that's it for this video. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you enjoyed it, hit the like button, subscribe if you haven't, leave a comment below, and I will see you next time I'm ready to paint something.